Okay, so hey there guys. So today's video is going to be my Best in Beauty 2019 for lip products. I do sound a little bit under the weather. It's because I don't know what I actually really have. Um, I think I had some sort of like a minor flu. I felt so awful yesterday. I really wanted to film um, a Best in Beauty yesterday. I just couldn't. I got home from work and I felt terrible, so I just took my makeup off, ate dinner with my family, and then we just watched the Golden Globes. So I didn't really have time to film anything yesterday because I wanted to watch the Golden Globes. So I'm going to get into all of the lip products that I really liked and fell in love with in 2019. Honestly, this was the year for me to wear lighter lip products, and I really didn't wear too many liquid lipsticks this year. I found that this was like the first year I just wore the same lip colors and same um lipsticks over and over and over again because I just fell in love with certain lip products. So of course I'm going to start off with ColourPop because you guys know a Best in Beauty wouldn't be complete unless I mention ColourPop. So I'm going to mention the Luxe lipsticks that I really liked first, and then I'm going to mention two other lipstick formulas that I never tried or, fell in love with. And then I'll talk about a few liquid lipsticks from ColourPop. But, of course, I can't mention a Best in Beauty without mentioning the ColourPop Luxe lipsticks. And these are the ones that I tried this year. I'm forgetting one. So these are the 5 that I tried this year. One of them is the Velvet Blur formula, and then the rest of them are the Luxe lipsticks. So I'm going to go through these and tell you guys which ones I loved so much. So the first one I have to mention, and the one I fell in love with the most this year, this is like my perfect nude, and I didn't realize how much I was actually going to love this. But this is the Disney Villains lipstick in the shade Hades, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this shade, and I love the formula of this one. This one is probably the most comfortable Luxe lipstick I have, but it's just such a stunning peachy nude, and I just fell in love with this shade this year. This was probably my most worn lipstick this entire year. It's just the perfect nude for me ever since I got it when the Misunderstood collection came out this past year. In the Villains collection, I just fell in love with this color. And you guys know how much I love Hercules, so I had to have something from Hades and the collection because I just thought it was so cool that they were highlighting him, and I absolutely love this lip shade. It's just such a beautiful peachy everyday nude for me. You guys know I'm like a sucker for warm tone peachy nudes, so they're like my favorite lipsticks ever to wear. And then another one, this was the first Luxe lipstick that I tried this year, and this is the shade Spring Roll, and this one is also stunning. It was like my go-to spring shade, and it's just so beautiful. It's such a beautiful pinky nude, and this was my first like pinky nude shade from ColourPop in the Luxe lipstick formula, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It was my go-to shade because I wore it constantly with the ColourPop's Sweet Talk palette. I was about to call it the Spring Talk palette. But it's just absolutely stunning. I love it. So that one I loved as well. And then the only other two that I tried this year, I really wanted to order a couple more of just nudes from ColourPop because honestly, the Luxe lipsticks are like my most worn lipsticks. Like I wear What's Your Sign all the time. I wear Ariel. I just love the Luxe lipsticks. They're always my go-to lipsticks. But I ended up getting the Frozen 2 lipsticks, and I fell in love with these as well. I do love the Going North shade, which is the Anna shade, a little bit more than the Elsa one. I do like the Anna collection more overall over the Elsa one, but also it's like the neutral collection. But this is like a really beautiful, deeper toned brownie nude. I thought that this was going to be like a lot lighter. I also love the packaging on both of these. They're stunning, but it's such a beautiful like brown tone nude. It's such a beautiful fall color. And then the Elsa shade is called Little Snow. And this one's a really beautiful, like, berry color. It's so pretty. I just can't wear this one as often as the other one, but I have worn it a few times. I wore it both times that I went and saw the movie. Um, I wore this lip color and I wore the Elsa palette both times that I saw the movie, which I'm kind of upset that I wasn't able to wear the Anna shade, but I just saw it again recently with my best friend a couple days back because we weren't able to see it together the first time, so I really wanted to go and see it with her. So those are the 4 Luxe lipsticks that I was loving this past year. I really wanted to get more of like the nude shades, but then the Frozen 2 collection came out, so I was like, I thought that was enough. I kind of feel like I have to do a lipstick declutter at some point, so I probably will end up purchasing a couple more Luxe lipsticks at some point. I am kind of on a no-buy right now because I can't really afford makeup right now. But I bought so much makeup in 2019, I'm really going to try and just really cut back on purchasing and just start decluttering more. So the other formula that I loved this year was the Velvet Blur formula, and this is the only shade that I have. It's called CA Love. I feel like I kind of want to purchase another shade in this, but this is such a beautiful nude shade as well. I wore this so much these past couple months. It's just such an easy, lightweight lipstick to wear, and it feels like nothing on the lips. But it's also, it doesn't go anywhere, like it doesn't transfer. It's just so easy to wear. This is what I was hoping that the Ultra Blotted lips were, but I never really fell in love with that shade. It's a good lipstick, but I definitely liked the Velvet Blur formula more than the Ultra Blotted lips. So now I pretty much have tried almost every single formula from ColourPop. Why is this, like, so loose on my wrist? I don't know why. I might have to change. I don't know why this is, like, super stretchy. I can't really wear this today. Whatever. I fell in love with this formula more than the Ultra Blotted lips, and I've tried pretty much every single lip formula from ColourPop except for the Matte X lipsticks. I pretty much have tried every single other one. And this one is so, so amazing. I love this. If you really don't love, like, the feeling or, like, really don't love wearing, like, a regular lipstick every day, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people got more into, like, lipsticks and lip glosses recently. If you want something really lightweight, this is so amazing. So I would definitely go with one of these if you don't love like just regular lipsticks. And then of course I have to mention these. These were my like #1 lip product for the summer. I wore these constantly. And these are the ColourPop Just a Tint lip crayons, and I think a lot of people fell in love with these. They are just so lightweight on the lips and they feel so amazing. I'm actually wearing one of them today. I'm wearing Z Boys. And this is the first time I've worn this in a while. I, was testing out other lipsticks, and then the other one that I have is Rise and Shine, and I got these in the peach set, I believe. They smell amazing. They smell like peaches, and they're just so good. They're just, again, if you want something that's like extremely lightweight, this one's Z Boys and this one's Rise and Shine. Go with these. These are amazing. They feel so nourishing on the lips, and they're honestly really easy to wear if you're not wearing any makeup. Like, I actually wore these a couple of times without makeup. I wore one of them going to my best friend, and then we got ready like so late at night, but like we didn't wear any makeup like going into the pool for my birthday. Sorry, I really wanted a carrot. I'm like snacking on carrots right now. Hold on one second. So yeah, these are amazing and I highly recommend these. If you wanted something like super lightweight for the summertime, these were my go-to, and I wore one of these like when I was driving to my best friend for my birthday, and I wore it like all day, and then like I obviously did my makeup that night for us to go out. And then the next day we went to the aquarium, and I just wore one of these to the aquarium, no makeup, because I knew I was going home to do my makeup for work. So I didn't wear makeup to the aquarium, and I just put one of these on, and they're just so nourishing. They feel so nice if your like lips feel a little bit dry and you just want something on. It's just, they're amazing. I love them. And then the last formula, like newer formula that I tried from ColourPop was the Luxe Liquid Lipsticks. And these only came out with the Disney Midnight Masquerade collection. They haven't released any other shades in these yet, but I have a feeling they're probably going to release a bunch of shades in these at some point. But I just thought it was so cool that they launched these exclusively with the Disney Midnight Masquerade collection. So of course I had to pick up 2 of the shades. Originally I had only picked up Prince Philip, but I really wanted the nude shade from Beauty and the Beast. But I didn't want to spend like more money than I already was when this collection came out, because I bought so much from this collection. I had only originally purchased the Sleeping Beauty set online, and you couldn't, I don't remember if you could buy these individually. I think you could, but I just didn't want to spend over like $80 when I first got them, and then I didn't want to pay like extra shipping if like the only thing I was going to get was this, the like second time I wanted to order more stuff. So I just ended up purchasing the bundle of the Beauty and the Beast one in Ulta because I really wanted the lipstick in there. And I just ended up giving the blush to my best friend because I was like, she's gonna use this. But this one is called Beast, and I absolutely love this shade. This formula is so nice. So that one is Beast, and then the other one is called Prince Philip, and I've only worn Prince Philip when I went to see Maleficent 2 in the movies, and I only wore it again when I was Sleeping Beauty for Halloween. That's the only times I've worn this one. But Beast I was obsessed with for a while. They're just so lightweight and easy to use. Like when I used this on Halloween, my lips felt so comfortable, and they're just so easy to wear. Like again, like I just was super into like lightweight formulas this year, and these were so good. So if you don't want like a matte liquid lipstick, but you want something, like these won't last all night, but they'll last a good amount of time, I would go with these. So they were so good. Okay. Of course I have to mention these because I do still love the Ultra Matte Lips from ColourPop, but I only tried 3 new ones this year. I believe the Twinkling Lights collection came out in like January this past year. Maybe it was like New Year's or something, or Christmas. But I'm just going to mention it again because these were the only 3 Ultra Matte Lips that I picked up this year, and I ended up loving all 3 of them. So these are the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lips. So I got the shades Sherbet Shop, Little Star, and Sunnyside. Sunnyside was definitely my favorite because obviously it was the nude, so obviously I wore this one all the time. And I got this one because of Young, Wild, and Polish, and I kind of wanted to try one of the nudes in like the updated formula for these, and honestly the updated formula is so amazing because everyone complained about the older formula was too drying. I never really had a problem with the older formula, but I really wanted to try one of the nude shades from the newer formula, and I fell in love with that one. And then of course I loved Little Star. Again, I can't remember if I mentioned this in my last Best in Beauty, but I wear this one a lot in the fall time. It's such a beautiful, like, deeper shade. And this is I believe, the only Ultra Matte lip that I have from Kathleen Lights besides the Lumiere 2. But since she didn't really love the older formula either, she would only make, like, the Ultra Satin lips because those ones are obviously a lot more comfortable. I didn't try one new Ultra Satin lip this year, but this one's amazing. I love this. And then the last one, I didn't get to wear this one as much as the other 2, but this one is a really beautiful hot pink for the summertime. And honestly, I've been on such a hunt to find a good pink lipstick for summer, and I find that this one is probably the best one I've tried. The ColourPop formula is just so much better, and I kind of like that this one's more of like a deeper, like watermelon shade. It's so pretty, and I feel like that one is a lot better than the, I just want to wipe my hands because I know, like, if I don't wipe off some of these ultra matte lips, they're going to stain my hand. So I'm just going to use some of my micellar water and get that off, hopefully. Just give me 1 second. Alright, that's it for ColourPop for now. We're going to come back to just, like, one more formula when we go to glosses, but I want to talk about more lipsticks right now. So the other, formula that I really loved this year were the Lime Crime Lip Glazes, and I think these were the only new Lime Crime lipsticks that I actually tried this year. I really didn't purchase too many new lipsticks this year. Like, I'm looking at what I actually got, and there's really not too many new formulas that I tried. I just felt that I was pretty satisfied with, like, I really, like, barely purchased any liquid lipsticks this past year. I only purchased one, and then the rest of them were from ColourPop, and that was it. That's all I purchased for liquid lipsticks. I was really, again, into, like, lightweight type of lipsticks this year. So this one is called Apple, and I just loved this line because I loved that they were, like a bunch of nudes, and Lime Crime doesn't really do, like, too many nudes. They do, like, really unusual shades. And then the other one is called Rosemary, and I just love both of these. They're both just so lightweight on the lips. So this one is Rosemary, and this one is Apple. And the reason why I really like them is they're kind of, like, very shiny, like, glossy liquid lipsticks, and that's why, like, I really fell in love with these. But I wore these so much in the summertime. I wore them, like, constantly with anything because I was just really obsessed with them. I also love the packaging. I'm also part of this nation, so, but, you know, I wanted something that had, like, this kind of theme, and I love how, you know, Lime Crime's not really afraid to step out of the box. Sorry, I keep on getting carrot in my teeth. But I love these. These are amazing. So I highly recommend those if you guys are willing to try Lime Crime. They're really, really good. And then speaking of liquid lipsticks, I just wanted to mention this one really quickly. This is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Oh My Rye. And I forgot how much I love the Ofra liquid lipstick formula. This was the first one that I've tried since the Manny MUA collection. You guys know I'm really not a fan of him anymore, but I do really love Madison Miller. She's adorable. I'm so proud of her Ofra collection, and I tried the lipstick that came in the collection, and it's such a beautiful pinky, everyday pinky shade, and it's so comfortable. Like, Ofra liquid lipsticks are so comfortable on the lips, so I definitely was enjoying that one quite a bit, and I love it. And then the last liquid lipsticks I wanted to mention, and then everything else is just a regular lipstick, are these two lipsticks from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Chip did get me a Anastasia liquid lipstick set when we did our makeup swap, and I really do like the new formula of the Anastasia liquid lipsticks. They're really good. Way better than her older formula. I mean, you guys know I love Catnip and Soft Lilac. Like, those ones are definitely a better formula than her older ones. But these ones are really, really comfortable on the lips, and they're really nice. The only thing I have to say about Anastasia liquid lipsticks is that if you put on too much, they will make your lips look really wrinkly. So it's the only thing I don't like about them, but they are pretty comfortable. So this one is peachy, and this one is on mute. Of course, you guys know I love these kind of shades, like these peachy nude tone shades, and then on mute is such a beautiful, like, muted brown, and I love it. I love, like, cool tone lippies sometimes. So gorgeous. So that is it for liquid lipsticks, and now I only have a few more lipsticks to share with you guys. One of my favorite lipsticks that I tried this year was the Milk Makeup lipstick in the shade Skills. Oh my god, these are so good. I didn't realize how good Milk's lipsticks were until I tried them finally, and this one is the shade Skills. They're just so comfortable on the lips, so lightweight, just so good. And I was so happy that I finally tried them because they did discontinue their lip crayon packaging, and then they put them in like regular lipstick packaging. And I appreciate that when brands do that, is that they kind of rebrand and they still keep the same shades that everybody loves, but they put it in like more convenient packaging. Like, I think that's awesome. I missed out on getting the lip crayons when they were like really cheap. They were like $10. But I was like, you know what? I really wanted this packaging, and I just kept on missing out on getting the older packaging. But it's really okay because I got a 20% off discount when I got this one. But it's so good. I love this lipstick. And then I also really liked the Beauty Bakery lipstick in the shade Bestini Ice. Yeah, Bestini Ice or whatever. It's like an ice cream or whatever. And this one is really nice, really lightweight, has a really amazing matte formula. It's just super comfortable on the lips. The only thing is that they're super tiny, and this is $14, so I do like this formula. I just really wish that it was in a, I just feel like it's such a ripoff, because if you can get a ColourPop lipstick for $7 and get like probably twice the product, but this you get is $14, is double the price, and I'm sure you get way more product in this than you do in this one. Like, it's just crazy to see the size difference. I just think that this is a ripoff, but it was a good formula, but I'm definitely not paying for another one of these again. But Beauty Bakery was doing like this crazy deal where you could get like a set of 5 of these for like $30. So I was like, that's way cheaper than their individual lipsticks. I think they did lower the price on this. I think enough people probably complained. I think they did lower the price on these to like $10 instead of $14. I don't know, but I still think that's expensive. I would think that these would be like $8, you know? Like, again, the fact that this is only $7, like, I still think that this should be under $7. But I know they're not a drugstore brand, but it's like, why not just make it a normal size lipstick? But the formula is really, really good. And then I was kind of surprised on this one because I didn't really love this one, and I didn't mention in my Best in Beauty last year, but I honestly really fell in love with this lipstick this year, and I know it's an arm and a leg to buy, but I did get this because my boyfriend did get me a gift card for Christmas last year, so I did finally get myself a Tom Ford lipstick, and this one's in the shade Blush Nude, and I actually really fell in love with this one this year. It's just a really beautiful lipstick, and I really do actually love it now. It's more of like a shiny cream lipstick. It's not a matte lipstick, but it's so nice on the lips. And yes, it is super expensive. But mine seems to still be okay. Tara Babe says that hers like turns so quickly, but she has so many of these that like I'm not surprised. But it's not, I would not recommend to go out and get this unless you have like a gift card or something. Then I would purchase this, but I wouldn't spend your own money on this. They're not worth it. But I did fall in love with that this year. And then the only MAC lipstick I tried this year was the one that was part of the Aladdin collection for the live action movie. And this one is called Princess Incognito. I'm going to like not talk like too loud because like I'm starting to like, my voice is getting fatigued from talking a lot. And I'm getting fatigued from talking a lot, but I literally only have a few more products to talk about. Oh, I still have a couple more lipsticks. So this one is Princess Incognito, and again, this one is a really beautiful pinky toned nude shade, and I wore this lipstick to the movie, and I also wore it with the highlight, which I loved the highlighter as well. But you guys know how much I love MAC lipstick, so this is not an exception. It's still amazing, and I loved this one. And then I know I really don't want to mention these, but I actually kind of liked these, and I know that like a lot of people had a horrible experience with these. Obviously, you can't buy these anymore because if she tried to sell these again, people would have been pissed, but I actually did enjoy them, and I didn't have any problems with the Jaclyn Hill lipstick, so I am going to mention them. I would be lying if I didn't say that I didn't wear these quite a bit. So this one is Amazeballs, and this one's like the lighter peachy color. It is kind of starting to get a little bit of balling on the actual lipstick, but every time I wore these, I didn't really have like a bad experience. So that one is Amazeballs, and then the other one is called Obsessed, which I do like this one more because it's like more of like a peachy tone nude shade. And that one is Obsessed right there. Again, I really actually enjoy the formula of these. They're very lightweight and very comfortable on the lips. I just wish that she didn't have such a horrible launch, because they're actually a good lipstick, but I just feel like, you know, since there were so many problems, like obviously I wouldn't recommend these, but they were really nice on the lips. It's just really unfortunate that she just couldn't get it right for some reason. And then the last lipstick, well, there's only a couple more lipsticks. This one I fell in love with. I finally found one of the Marc Jacobs lipsticks at Marshall's, so I obviously want to mention this one. This one is the Marc Jacobs New Nudes Sheer Gel Lipstick in the shade Aeneas. And these are so amazing. They're just so comfortable on the lips. And again, they have like that shiny look to them, but this is just so beautiful. And again, it's just so, it makes your lips look so juicy because they have like that shiny texture to them. So that one is Aeneas, and again, it's a little bit more of like a cooler tone nude shade, and it's just so pretty. And I love the packaging because it's magnetic. But I'm so happy that I finally got to try one of his lipsticks and I didn't have to pay full price for it, so that was awesome. But it's so good. And then the last lipsticks I wanted to mention that I tried obviously at the tail end of the year, but I really wanted to mention these. I feel like my Best in Beauty now is going to be more so just products I tried in 2019. Like, it doesn't really matter like when I tried them. If I tried them in 2019, I'm going to mention them. So like if I try something this year at the tail end of December and I end up using it the whole month of December, I'm still going to include it in my Best in Beauty, because I can't do a favorites video because I always do Best in Beauty. So I have to mention the Pat McGrath Matte Trance lipsticks. These are so, I didn't think I was going to fall in love with her formula, but these are amazing. They are so lightweight. The two shades I've been wearing the most are Omi and 1995, which are obviously the two nude shades. Oh my god, these are so good. Like, I think these are some of the best matte lipsticks I've ever tried. They're just so lightweight and just so comfortable on the lips. I can't with how amazing these are on the lips. So this one is Omi, and this one is 1995. Obviously, I've been wearing 1995 a shit ton because that one's more of like the nudie pink, and this one's like a mauvey pink. And then the other shade I've only worn once, because I'm not really going to wear a red like this all the time. But I find like it's a more wearable red than like other red shades that I have. And they're just so comfortable, amazing on the lips. So I would get this set over getting like the full-size ones, because the full-size ones are expensive. I think they're like 40 bucks. I mean, I was just talking about a Tom Ford lipstick. If you guys want to purchase the full-size, that's if that's your jam, go ahead. But I would just recommend getting the smaller set if you don't want to spend too much money. And then the last lipstick I wanted to mention, and then we'll mention a few glosses, and then we'll be done finally. I did also pick this up from Marshall's, and this is the Becca Lush Lip Color Balm in the shade Almond Phrase. And these are really nice too. Again, they're like that super balmy texture. Obviously, it's like kind of a lip balm, but it's so pretty. It's like a beautiful tinted lip balm. Again, so comfortable on the lips. I wanted to try these. I was intrigued on trying these at some point, but I was just going to try the L'Oreal one since they're pretty much a dupe for these. But since I found this at Marshall's for like $5, I was like, I'll just try it. And I was wearing this a lot in the spring and summer too because it's like very lightweight and very easy to wear. So that is the Becca lip balm. I'm sorry, like I'm like constantly losing my voice, but I just want to wipe off some of these swatches again, and then we'll get into glosses. Okay, and then for glosses, we're just gonna mention I did try quite a bit of glosses this year. I did try a couple of newer formulas. Of course, the first glosses I have to mention, I don't remember if I purchased all of these in 2019, but I have to mention the Fenty Beauty glosses, of course. I got this one from Chip, but of course I have to mention the two full-size ones. I think I got Fussy in the beginning of the year, and then I got the Fenty Glow in like March or something. I like can't remember if I got Fussy in like December or in like March, but you guys know the Fenty Beauty glosses are my absolute favorite lip balms. I mean lip glosses ever. I just said lip glosses before. Because they're just amazing. Like, I've never had a gloss that makes like my lips so juicy, but they're also so comfortable. So this one is Fussy and this one is Fenty Glow. If you haven't tried them yet, the hype is real. Like, if you're really looking for a gloss that's amazing, I would go with Fenty Beauty because they're so good. And they smell amazing, and they just make your lips look so juicy and amazing. So these are the other ones. My favorite one in this set is Hot Chocolate. I wear this one a ton. Again, it's so good. They smell so amazing. I just love the scent of them, and that one is Hot Chocolate. It's so beautiful over any like nude lipstick. I'm not going to swatch the other ones. I just want to tell you guys that these are amazing. So, yeah, they're so good. I love them. I think my best friend ended up getting one of them too. Well, one of my best friends. And then another gloss that I really loved this year was the Lime Crime Wet Cherry Gloss in the shade Cherry Crush. I'm not like too obsessed over the scent cherry. I've never been like too much of a fan, but this one is like pretty, it's not too overpowering, but it's so good. I was like obsessed with this for quite a while. I was wearing it over like every lipstick. And again, they make your lips so juicy and glossy. So good. And then I'm actually wearing this one today. Like I said, I was going to come back to a ColourPop product. And this is the ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Gloss. And this one's in the shade She's Here. I'm actually wearing this one on my lips today over the Just a Tint lip crayon in the Boys. And this is so good, you guys. I don't like plumping lip glosses, but this one is just so nice. And it feels tingly on my lips, but like the burn doesn't really last too long. And this is like the only plumping gloss I can actually wear. And again, it makes your lips so beautiful and juicy. And then the other two glosses I wanted to mention is the My Pet Lip Gloss from the Disney Villains collection, which is Maleficent's gloss, and then the Frozen 2 Elsa gloss in the shade Mythic Journey. The My Pet one is such a beautiful, like, purpley, glittery color. I wore this one a ton over, like, purple lipsticks, and I wore it for the movie and stuff like that. And then the Frozen 2 one is also stunning. It's like a beautiful sparkly sparkly white. It's kind of getting a little bit pink because I wore it over a pink lipstick once. And it's kind of getting a little bit pink on the inside, but it's okay. But this is so beautiful and shimmery on the lips. It's so glittery and metallic. I love this one. I just don't love the brush applicators for the newer glosses from ColourPop, but it is still really good lip gloss. And then the last gloss and the last lip products I wanted to mention is the Alamar Cosmetics La Des Nude Us shade in the La Des Nude Us gloss in the shade Chula, and this is the um makeup line that Kathleen Light's best friend came out with, or one of her best friends, and she's also, I think, Kathleen Light's makeup artist. This is the shade Dulce Chula, and it's so beautiful. This is actually really nice on the lips as well. I love wearing it by itself or over like a nude lipstick, and it's a really beautiful, comfortable lip gloss. And that's it, you guys. I really have to go. I'm just so tired. I really don't feel like talking anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. Let me know what your favorite lip products were in 2019. I would love to know, to see if I need to try any, because I'm kind of in the mood to try some new lipsticks. I'm kind of bored with my lipsticks right now, and again, since I'm going to do a declutter, I kind of want to try some new stuff. So yeah, love you guys. Bye. I forgot to mention my favorite lip liner. This was pretty much my most used lip liner this year. I didn't really purchase any lip liners this past year. I really only used, I can't find my CoverGirl one. I did use the two Essence ones quite a bit. I think I might have purchased both of these this past year. I'm just going to mention these 5. So my favorite one, of course, was the Lime Crime Velveteen's lip liner in the shade Angel. I'm wearing it today. This is pretty much my go-to everyday lip liner. It's just amazing. I really wish that I had more of these. I know they sell them at Marshall's now. They're like really cheap, so I'm probably going to pick up a couple more of these at some point. So amazing. I love it. I'm just not going to swatch it because I don't have anything to wipe it off with. I just love it. And then, of course, Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. Amazing. So beautiful on the lips. I also love the Pillow Talk lipstick, but I mentioned that last year in my Best in Beauty, so I thought it'd be redundant to mention it again. I really just wanted to mention products I tried in 2019 as what my favorite products were, so that's what I'm going to do for highlights and blushes as well. But yeah, I love this too. And then the Essence lip liners in Lost in Love, and this one is called Sucker for Gray. Lost in Love is a really beautiful like nudie pink shade, so pretty. And then Lost in Love is this really cool like purpley shade. I love that. And then my MAC ones, of course, Strip Down is still my go-to. I love it. It's my favorite everyday lip liner. And then Nightingale I was using quite a bit as well, with like berry tone lipsticks, and it's a really beautiful like berry lip liner. It's so pretty. I found that one at TJ Maxx. And yeah, now that's it. Bye. Sorry about that. Bye.